Hello, it's Rosella, and today I want to show you some basic crochet stitches. So we're going to begin our crochet with a chain. So if you're going to use your crochet for something like a cushion where you've got a flat edge, you'll need to begin with the chain. So we're going to create a loop to begin. So we're just going to put our thread over your fingers, put the hook through your loop and grab your working thread there and pull it tight to the crochet hook. So let me just show you that again. Wrap it around your fingers, hook through the loop, grab onto the working thread and then just pull that close to your crochet hook. Now it doesn't matter how you hold your wool. I hold mine over my middle finger, twist my middle finger up, and then I hold the tension with my index finger there, and I'm holding this loose end just to give me something to grab onto really. And to begin a chain, the hook's going to go under my yarn, grab onto it and bring it through the loop that's on the hook. So under, grab it and bring it through. Just do a few more of those. Now as you work more into it, just move up your grip so that you're a bit closer to the crochet hook to get a little bit more control. And that's your chain. Now let's move up stitch wise. Let's go on to double crochet. So we're going to have one chain to turn. So at the end of a row, if you think we're sort of stepping up, we need a chain to get us there. And then we're going to go for a double crochet. So for this one, put your hook through the loop, grab that wool again and bring it through. You've now got 2 loops on your hook. Let's grab that wool again and pull it through both of those loops. So let's do this again into the next stitch. So we're going to go through the loop, grab the wool and bring it back through, grab the wool and bring it through both loops on the hook, through, grab them through both of those. So let's do that to the end. So this is the double crochet, this is UK double crochet, and I've put on there the US equivalent as well because some patterns might be in either format. So let's go to the end of our little row here. Now you can see how neat double crochet is. It's a nice compact little stitch. Okay, so we've got a row of double crochet. Let's now go on to half treble, which is the next size up. So let's just turn. You'll use quite a lot of wool, you'll notice, in your crochet. So we need to what we call have turning chain again. So that's that end stitch. So this time let's put 2 chain on and then half treble. So wrap your wool around your hook, put it through your stitch, grab that wool and bring it back through the stitch only. You've now got 3 loops on your hook. Grab the wool and pull through all 3 of those hooks. Loops, not hooks. Let's do that again. Grab your wool, through the hole, grab your wool and just bring it back through that stitch there. Grab your wool and back through all 3 stitches on the hook. Let's do that once more. So you're going to wrap it round first. It's then going to go through the stitch. It's going to grab at the back and just come back through the stitch. So you've got 3 loops on your hook. Grab your wool through all 3. Let's do that again. So we're going to go through, grab, through all 3. Round, through, grab, back through on all 3. Whoops. Now I've lost my hook there, that's fine, it's just not going to go anywhere. So let's just do that again. Through, grab it and back through all 3. Great thing about crochet is that actually if you make a mistake, if you lose it like I just did there on your hook, makes no difference, you just go back to it. It doesn't all unravel. I think that's one of the things I really love about it. And then right to the end. Now we had 1 chain to turn for the double crochet. You need to put a stitch into that, otherwise we'll decrease all the way through and we'll end up with a nice pyramid. So you're just going to grab, sometimes it's a bit tricky, that final chain stitch and come back through. So that's our half treble. So you can see it's a little bit larger than the double crochet. Let's turn again and let's go on to treble now. So for treble, let's do 3 chain to turn. Now we don't want the stitch it's coming out of, because then we would be increasing. So we're going to go for the next one. We're going to wrap the thread around through the stitch, grab it at the back and bring it through the stitch. We've got those 3 loops on the hook, but this time we're going to wrap the wool around and come through just 2 of those hooks. Then we're going to wrap the wool around and come through the remaining. Let's do that again. So wrap your wool around your hook, through the stitch, grab it at the back and come back through the stitch only. You've now got 3 loops on your hook. Grab the wool, come back through 2, grab the wool, come back through 2. This is the treble we're doing. Let's go again. So yarn round your hook, through the stitch, grab the wool at the back and pull back through the stitch. Yarn round your hook, through 2 loops, yarn around your hook, through 2 more loops. And this is the treble, and this is a lovely, lovely stitch. It sort of flows. It's a bit like dancing, just flowing through. And again, this is a slightly longer stitch. So basically a crochet is made up of 1 stitch just with extra loops on it. So we'll go to the end again. Don't forget, when you get to the end, you must always put your stitch in that turning chain, the top of the turning chain. You'll see it sometimes referred to. And work your way into it. So sometimes it's a little tricky to get it. Okay. And I think we'll go for 1 more, and let's do a double treble. So this time let's have 4 turning chain, because that stitch is getting longer. And this time we're going to wrap the wool around twice. We're going to go into the stitch, we're going to wrap it round and pull it back through the stitch. So we've now got 4 loops on the hook. This is double treble. Yarn round your hook, through 2 loops. Yarn round your hook, through 2 loops. Yarn round your hook, through the final 2 loops. And you can see that's really quite a nice long stitch. That's the treble, double treble. Let's do that again. So twice around your hook, through the stitch, grab your wool at the back and pull it through the stitch. You've got 4 loops on your hook. Round, through 2 loops, round, through 2 loops, round, through 2 loops. So each time we're just adding that extra wrap of wool around the hook before it goes in. So you can continue, you could have a triple treble with 3 turns on it, and I don't know when you would stop actually. You could just keep going on and on and on. But I'm just going to get to the end of my row here. So a couple of things to remember: stitch into the top of the turning chain so that you don't decrease. Count your stitches regularly. I've got some stitches that I tend to lose count on, so just keep checking every now and again that you are at the right place, you've got the right amount of stitches. If you haven't, just count down a couple of rows, see where you lost it, and then just unpull it to it. So you can see the difference in the stitches. So we went double crochet, half treble, treble, double treble. So 1 last one into the top of the turning chain there. And then to finish off, it's really easy. You're just going to pull your wool through and cut it off, and then just pull it tight. And that's your basic crochet stitches. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe.